Conservative MPs forced Boris Johnson to resign, but many Tory grassroots members are unhappy over that. And 10,000 supporters are backing Bring Back Boris, a campaign there, and they want him to have a vote on him and that decision. Well, the Telegraph's Chris Hope has broken many stories on this, and today reports that Boris Johnson has told friends he doesn't want to go and would stay on if he could. And he joins me now. So, Chris Hope, really? Does Boris Johnson really want to be Prime Minister, and how's that possible?
Well, it's complex, isn't it, Esther? Because as you know, as an MP here in Parliament, where I work, MPs have decided that Boris Johnson shouldn't be the leader anymore, and they've told that to the membership. The problem is the membership voted 2-1 in 2019 to keep Boris Johnson as their leader, make him their leader over Jeremy Hunt. And there's a feeling amongst a minority of Tory members that they want their say. So this campaign that's being run by Peter Cruddas, Lord Cruddas of Shoreditch, is for a vote to confirm the decision which MPs like yourself made in the House of Commons that Boris Johnson should no longer be party leader. And the lack of this vote is what's driving these names onto this petition.
But does Boris Johnson truly believe he will be back, like his hero Churchill? Does he think he'll be back leading the Conservative Party sometime soon?
Sometime, maybe not soon. There's no question that if this petition fails, and it probably will fail, that sometime in the future Boris Johnson does want to come back. That's pretty clear from everything he's been saying. He feels he's got a duty to the 14 million people who voted Conservative, many for the first time in the red wall seats. These are his people. He feels a personal attachment to them, a personal mandate to deliver for them. And that's really what's going on here, that he, whether this works or not, if it gets to it's around 12,000 members, according to the organisers, have signed this petition. If that continues, then it may be that it gets to 15,000 by the time it finishes. And Johnson can hang on to that almost like a hot water bottle that will warm him in the cold months after he leaves number 10, showing him that actually, despite Twitter, despite all the critics, some people do want him to be back in politics.
Yeah, and this put Boris back on the ballot. I mean, what do you think about that? A political correspondent like yourself knows the ins and outs and work in Parliament. I mean, what do you think about this? Just a bit of theatre or any reality in it whatsoever?
It's a bit of theatre, but the hope is from the campaigners that if enough people sign it, it could force the party to take some action, do a confirmatory vote in whether Boris Johnson should stand down as leader. I think it's unlikely, but that was the idea behind it when they set it up. It wasn't to have a third name on the ballot, i.e. you choose between Liz Truss, Rishi Sunak and Boris Johnson. It was merely a confirmatory vote into whether Boris Johnson should be allowed to carry on or not. Of course, had this poll being granted, and if members had voted to keep Johnson, it would have caused chaos in Westminster because MPs have decided that he can't be their leader. And quite where the party went from then, who knows? So it's probably for the best if it falls away, as it might well do now.
But he is charismatic. There's always something happening with Boris. He's certainly got energy, and to the end, he's got intrigue as well. Chris Hope, I don't know if you can say this, and very quickly in a one-word answer. People are talking about this contest, this leadership one. Is it more bitter? Is it more personal than any others you've ever seen? Just a very quick answer.
Yes.
OK, that's quick. Fantastic. I'll now be on time. Chris Hope, thank you very much indeed.